and welcome to Aphrodisia. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And for those of you who have been part of this journey with me, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well today, and I hope that the new moon hasn't been too intense for you. So we have two piles here for you to pick from: love and peace. And you can choose, love or peace, or you can choose the Crystal Unicorn Tarot or the Prisma Visions Tarot. So we are going to be looking at whether your person is going to contact you today. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, connect with your higher self, connect with your guides, and ask for some guidance. When you're ready, open your eyes and pick a pile. If you need to, pause the video. But before we get started, please help support this channel by liking and subscribing and pressing the bell icon to be alerted on new videos. And the decks that I've used will be in the description box below. So for those of you who picked the pile Love or the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, this is your reading. I pulled some cards to ask Spirit from the Angel Answers Tarot, Angel Answers Oracle, to ask whether your person's going to contact you or not. And as usual, Spirit's not going to give us a straight answer with this question. I was really hoping for a straightforward yes or no, and hoping, for once the universe would just give us a straight answer. But as usual, they are not going to. And today I feel that with these two cards, compromise and the situation would improve. Spirit wants you to, they want you to know that this person is not ready to contact you yet. But I think it's going to happen. I think that they want you to have hope, and there is still hope, and things are going to improve in the future. What I'm getting is that you will both, you have both got a lot of things on your mind and both got a lot of things that you need to settle first. I feel that when you both get into contact again, there will be a need to compromise and meet each other in the middle. I feel that you're both on very different wavelengths, or you're both quite different. I think you may not see eye to eye on certain things, and I think the way you look at the past is very different from the way this person is looking at the past currently. I feel that in order to move forward, you're both going to need to find some middle ground, some balance, some compromise, especially on what your next steps are going to be and how you're going to move forward together as a couple, and or as friends, or how you're going to continue to rebuild your relationship again. I feel that there may be a need to make sacrifices, especially with the compromise card. Both of you need to make sacrifices in order to move forward. Regardless of whether you're a twin flame, soulmate, just a normal relationship, you both need to find balance and find a middle ground to figure things out moving forward. So, So I just looked also at the bottom of the deck here, and it seems that the universe is telling you to be hopeful, stay hopeful. It's very resonant, of the situation will improve card. It's very much the universe saying just be hopeful, and your person, I think, is also trying to stay hopeful as well. They're trying to be as optimistic about this connection as much as possible. I know you can't really see the star card, so I'm just gonna put it here in this corner, but no one can see it either. Okay, never mind. But yeah. So I just wanted to know, given all this, if they wanted to say anything to you right now, what would they want you to know? And I drew two cards for that, and I clarified with lots and lots of tarot cards. So they want you to know that they are sorry for everything that has happened, and I think regardless of what happens next, they still want to be friends. They still want to maintain some sort of relationship with you. They still want to maintain some sort of connection with you. For some of you, your person would like to have a new beginning with you, but they want to start off slowly and steadily as friends first. I think there has been a lot of hurt in the past. And that I think this hurt needs to be resolved by the both of you. There are a lot of major arcana cards here, and I think this is significant because there is something huge coming in for you and for this connection and for this person as well. And I feel that your person wants you to know that, you know, they feel it too. Like you are feeling something very powerful and intense happening in this connection, and they want you to know that they feel it as well. I feel that your person wants you to know that they are going through a dark night of the soul. I feel like this is a common trend amongst a lot of the divine counterparts. They are all going through this major tower moment at the moment, and it's really life-changing. It's transformative for them, and I feel like there has been something that is weighing on their minds, and I think it's this no contact situation, this separation. It's really heartbreaking for them, and I think they still need to heal from that. And I feel that they're in the process of working through their emotions when it comes to this. There has been a lot of changes, and you know, these tower moments that we've been seeing for the collective, it's meant to change you. It's meant for you to rebuild the foundations, rebuild everything, and start again. And I think they are doing just that. They're rebuilding their foundations, and I think they're going to get back on their feet again. And I feel that, you know, they really needed these tower moments to change, to mature. I feel like they were a little codependent. They were hurting for sure. They were really in a bad place, but and these were some past wounds that they needed to heal, and you triggered some of these wounds up to the surface. And I think that they just reacted badly, but they're learning from their mistakes now. They're learning, they're healing, and I think that's what they want you to know, like how much they have progressed on this journey, how much they have healed, how much they have changed. They want you to know that they know you are their divine counterpart. We have the Emperor, the Empress here. I really feel that they are aware that you both are counterparts. They feel this draw to you that they have never felt with any other person before. And I feel that this person, your person, is really stepping up into their divine masculine or divine feminine energies. They're, you know, as we saw just now, like with the Tower cards and Strength card, they're really maturing, and I think that they want you to know that they have matured, and when they do return to you, they're going to be a completely different person. And this is a change that I think, given the amount of major arcana cards here, this is a change that they cannot avoid, and it's a change that I don't think they can run away from any longer, and I don't think they want to run away from that change any longer. They are learning to embrace this change, and they want you to know that they think this is a period where they are healing and recovering, but they will soon be back towards you. Like they will soon be back with you in the 3D, because they have plans for a future with you. They want to build a future with you. The Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles here, they all speak the same thing. They want to build a relationship with you. They want to build a future or something solid, lasting. They want to co-create something with you, build a future together. And they want you to know that this union is worth the wait. They are getting ready for it, and they hope you are as well. So yeah, I think this is what they would want to say to you if they could at this point in time. And so to end this reading, I pulled some cards to see what has changed with the new moon energies. I think with these two cards here, we have the full moon in Taurus, full moon in Virgo. I think what Spirit wants you to know is that your person's in the process of shedding the negative, and they are detoxifying. This is a slow process, is what I'm feeling, but I think they're doing it. They're doing the best that they can, and I feel that they're working on their finances and career at the moment as well. And I feel that this person is on the path to taking action, especially with your connection. They want to move towards union soon. But they're gaining a lot of self-confidence, they're gaining a lot of self-worth. They are, if you notice, like Taurus and Virgo, they are very earth energy. They're very pentacles energy. It's a slow process again, but it's also that they want to come in with something solid, something stable. They don't want to come in and have things, fall apart. So I feel that this is what the new moon is kind of bringing into their energies at this point in time. So for this pile, I am seeing the signs Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So with that being said, that's all the messages that I have for you today. Please let me know in the comments how this resonates with your situation, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great week ahead. Bye! So for those of you who picked pile Peace or the Prisma Visions Tarot, this is your reading. So what I did was ask for a yes/no answer from Spirit with the Angel Answers Oracle, but as usual, Spirit's never going to give me a straight answer. And I really wished for a straight answer, but it's never a straightforward answer. And there are so many things that complicate this answer, and I guess, I'm gonna get really deep here. I guess such as life. Life is not a straight, yes or no, black and white. There are always shades of gray, and life is complicated like that. So, yeah. Anyway, Spirit wants you to know that there is communication coming in, but I feel that this is not the kind of communication that you were hoping to receive from this person. I feel that more so when you receive this communication, it's going to be surrounding the past and what has happened in the past, and there's a need to kind of forgive each other and move forward from the past and move away from past hurts, especially when it comes to this person and this connection. And I think there are a lot of things that you may have to address during this communication, and I feel like you both need to heal this connection by admitting or recognizing your part in this conflict. And I just feel that this is something that needs to happen in order for there to be progress moving forward. But I really don't think that your person is ready for this communication right now. They're still not ready to face you. They're still not ready to talk to you yet, because there's still quite a bit of hurt, anger, regret, shame that they feel when it comes to you. And I feel that they need time to process these feelings and be okay with them before facing you. I think they need time to process the past and the part that they played in creating this conflict, because it's not just you alone who creates it, or not just them alone that creates it. Both of you create it, and whether they are blaming you or they're blaming themselves entirely, regardless of what their thoughts are about what has happened between the two of you, I do feel that they are thinking about it, and they need time. They need time to process everything, and I think they need time to process their feelings and feel okay with them before facing you. So, yeah. I feel like there is also a chance that in between now and the future, that they may choose not to contact you after thinking about things. Because they might chicken out is what I'm getting, but this is for like a small portion of you. I feel that right now they're leaning towards communicating with you. They are leaning towards wanting to communicate with you, but I feel that in the future, if they have more time to decide, some of them might just chicken out and overthink things and chicken out. And and the reason being, and the reason why I'm saying all this is because we look at the bottom of the deck here. It's the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks about fear of abandonment, fear of being left out in the cold, and I feel that right now I feel that, they are battling their fears of being rejected, fears of being abandoned. And I think they are definitely feeling abandoned, rejected, and all that right now. They feel left out in the cold by you. And, perhaps you may be posting things on social media, or you have common friends or mutual friends that report to them that, you're doing just fine, everything's moving great in your life, you're living your best life, and they're feeling quite sad because, they always thought that you would be there, crying into a bucket of ice cream and feeling sad and sorry for yourself. And they always thought that you would be, still pining over them, but they are the ones who are, all up in their ego and not able to change. And, they thought that you would stay the same and wait for them. Whatever it is, they just thought that you would, still be there and not be living your best life without them. And they're feeling really upset about that. And I think that's a really petty and it's a really silly thing to be sad about. But I guess that triggers a lot of fears of abandonment, fears of being left out in the cold. And I don't think that's your responsibility anymore. It's not up to you to make them feel, it's not up to you to live at a low vibration or not live your best life and be sad about your life just to make them feel good about themselves. I feel that it's important that you should not stop your entire life for this person. Just live, do you, and this person would catch up in their own time. And if it's meant to be, it would be. Like, this person would naturally, catch up to and step into the same energy as you. So I'm just going to put that right here. But I also wanted to see what they would want to say to you if they could. And I pulled these two cards first, and I pulled a whole lot of clarifiers for just to see what they have to say. And they want you to know that they still have love for you. For some of you, they still care about you. For others, they want you to know that they are still in love with you. And this is making it even more difficult to approach you and to work through these issues. And they know that they have let you down. And I think they cannot stand the fact that they could have hurt someone that they truly, truly cared about. And I think this is something that they're kind of resolving and healing within themselves. I think they want you to know that autumn was a significant time for them. They have learned so much, and yet, somehow there's still so much more to learn. I feel like they want you to know that they're working on changing and stepping into their power, and they appreciate that you've been there. You've been very patient with them, and they hope that you will continue to be patient with them as they move forward on their journey. I am really seeing a pattern here with the divine counterparts. I feel that they are overcoming a lot of codependency behavior. They are finding their sense of self, their sense of, their self-confidence, and they are growing and healing. And I feel like a lot of counterparts, they're moving towards a new beginning, and they're moving towards more progress. I feel like they're actively striving to become better. And I think this person wants you to know that they are sorry for the sneaky behavior that they have exhibited with you. They have told you lies, they have hurt you, they may have been deceptive about themselves, and they may have deceived a lot, they may have hid a lot of things, they may have deceived you a lot. But I also feel like they are sorry for deceiving themselves when it comes to you. And I feel like many of them have been deceiving themselves about their feelings for you. They may have told you that they don't feel anything for you, they don't have that much feelings for you, but I think they know deep down that that's not true. And I feel like they have been deceiving themselves and not just you. So they are starting to realize this, and I think this period of change and transformation is something that is kind of helping them to understand themselves much better. I think they have gone through a huge spiritual awakening, and they are starting on this new journey to healing. And I feel that, I just get this overall energy of exhaustion, and I feel like they are very tired from all these changes, from this connection as well. Like, this connection knowing you, being with you, being on this journey with you has not been easy for them. And I think that they are quite exhausted by everything that's happened. And I think a lot of change has been happening as well. And I feel that, this is throughout the collective. Like, everyone has gone through a huge rebirth and renewal. I feel like there's been a huge dark night of the soul happening for them. And I think, as with all tarot cards, it's meant for you to rebuild your foundations. It's meant for you to heal. And I feel that, like, this is coming up in so many readings. The Strength card, the Tower card, they're coming up again and again in all these readings. And I just feel that it's because the collective as a whole, you're going through a lot of tower moments, you're healing and you're growing as well. And I think compared to Pal Love, the earlier Pal, this Pal is moving at a slower pace than those who picked Pal Love. So your person is kind of moving slower, but I feel that regardless of how slow or how fast you're all going at, there's been a huge awakening. And somehow I feel like for this Pal, the ego still slips in, and it may be causing more delays, and I feel that causes a lot of resistance in opening themselves up to new ideas and new ways of thinking. And I think that's because the old ways of thinking, has served them relatively well. I think there has been no major issue with their old way of thinking. And I think they would find it very hard to change the way they think. But I think this is happening whether they choose to or not. Like, they are changing whether they choose to or not. And I think they're being forced to grow up. But, this is, at the end of the day, it's still a tiring process. It's still a process that makes you step out of your comfort zone, challenges you, and it's natural that they feel like giving up, but I think they are not going to give up. And I think that's the biggest takeaway here for you all, that they want you to know that they are feeling really tired. They feel like giving up, but they're not going to. They're trying not to. And I feel that if you're in contact with your person in the 5D, or, you may want to contact them through meditations or anything, you may want to take this time to send some love their way, send some encouragement. They need, support right now. But they also want you to know that they're working on bringing you a new beginning in love sometime in the future. And I feel that they are hoping to move towards something solid and stable. And this is going to take time because they're only at the beginning of their journey to healing. I feel that they want you to know that they are really trying to find balance. But I think, with this Temperance card here, Spirit's really saying that there is going to be a twin flame reunion happening for this Pal. They are saying that this is happening, so be patient. There is more to come for this connection, and I feel that in the meantime, your person is pursuing their own goals, their own financial opportunities, their own, creative endeavors. They're pursuing their new beginnings, and they are just doing them. They're living their lives, and they're trying to. And I think they want you to know that they just want to assure you that they are fine, and there's no need to worry about them. They will get there in their own time, is what I'm hearing. So, with that being said, I wanted to end off this reading by pulling some cards to see what changes the new moon has brought to this connection to them. And we have two cards here, new moon in Gemini and last quarter moon in Aries. And I think Spirit wants you to know that your person is thinking through their next steps. They've done a bit of reflection, and I feel that they're in the process of understanding their feelings and understanding what has happened in the past between the two of you. I think they are trying to understand what has happened so they can decide on their next best course of action. I feel like they are seeing things from a new perspective, from a higher perspective, and they're seeing things from the perspective of Spirit and their spiritual journey. And that's a really promising thing. And I know that this whole thing that I've just said sounds very methodological, like they sound very like they are conducting a science experiment or something, but I think they're trying to process things as logically as possible, and I think this gives them some sort of structure. It gives them some sort of like comfort because there is some structure, and I think that this, it could be a good thing. And what I see is that at least they've stopped trying to run away, and they're now pausing, reflecting, and thinking about things. And I think this is a good progress, good progress forward. I like where this is taking them, this new moon, and I hope that, I really hope that they allow this new moon to lead them towards a new beginning for you and for this connection. So even though it's in the thought process stage, you're both going to get there. So for this pile, I am seeing Gemini, Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Libra. So with that being said, that's all the messages that I have for you today. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with your situation, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great week ahead. Bye!